Hello everyone and welcome to my Let's Play of this game. If you are new to the channel, I am glad you decided to stop by. I am Shikyo Sendo and I enjoy playing a variety of games. I also write fantasy stories under the pen name J.W. Ashtier. Why two names? Because I watched Stephen King's Misery one too many times. If you're interested in a sapphic fantasy story, feel free to check the link in the description or on the main page. You'll find a link to my ebook so that you may read it anywhere or whenever you have the time. Please do not feel obligated to buy the book, though. I am simply an indie author, and I have to make this request as often as possible. Otherwise, I don't sell. But either way, please enjoy the video if that's what you prefer, as they do help me come up with ideas for future works. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. I am always happy to see comments from anyone who is new to the channel or a longtime watcher. I do read every comment, and if I am able to, I will respond to them as soon as I am able to. So feel free to leave a comment at your leisure, if you so desire. With that being said, let's get into this game, shall we? Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Age Veilguard. Now, off screen I did level up Balara, and I learned a few things. So first and foremost, companions actually have a pretty interesting skill tree in my opinion. Basically, it's very similar to Inquisitions. Let me grab a drink real quick. Sorry. Very similar to Inquisition's expanded Trespasser DLC skills. There we go. Once you reach a certain level, you can choose a branching point, but you can only pick one. In my opinion, this is a good thing to start upgrading first, the healing thing. At least to get this. This basically means that you'll automatically, your command will automatically use a healing ability whenever your HP is low. I currently still have it set up in my hotkeys just to be safe. But I do plan on later on removing them from the hotkey because they will automatically use these for me thanks to contingency. So it's a pretty good thing to have just early on. Sure, you won't have the big flashy I'ma fuck you up abilities right out the gate, but you will have a oh crap button rate automatically being thrown at you. So yeah, that's kind of my feel of this so far. I like this ability, the setup. But other than that, didn't do much. So let's continue with the story. Ooh, hello. Oh, it's a fast shovel spot. Right. Let me go this way.
Seems like a lot's happened around here.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlethan City centuries ago. Whole lot of blood magic during the war.
What about now?
Whatever Solus did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war, it never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air, ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed, and now it's bleeding again.
That's awesome. Not what she just said, but that I was able to do that. Also, that just looks freaking amazing. Holy hell! What do I do with this?
We got
Oh!
What a view.
That was the capital city, Arlethan. This is what's left of it after the war.
I don't imagine it floated back in the day.
Well, you never know. Based off of the correspondence, this may have been a thing. Let's go. You know what I miss from Dragon Age? The freaking talking trees. And the werewolves. I miss them. What's this? Lament of Fallen Elven. Oh. Kick. Ooh, stuff. Excuse me. The Randy Dowager? What? Is this like the lusty Argonian mage? Or maid? That's hilarious if that's the case. Hold on a second. Map. Oh, okay. Sanctum. Crossroads Oblivion. Okay. I thought that was a chest for a second there. Well, there's the boat, but, you know. Gotta do a little exploration. Currently inaccessible. Thank you. Looks like a fast travel spot or a quest up there. Nug! Alright. Got there. Oh, here's a boat.
Whatever you say.
Did not mean to use that. Although that is healing me up now.
Move, move!
That's quite a range. Jeez.
Righto!
I'm about to keep that in mind.
Brooke, ready to go?
In a second, I'm gonna check this out. Yoink. Imperial wares. Anything up here? As I can see. Alright. I'll do a more thorough exploration of this place later.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine. Couldn't sit still much longer.
Then let's go.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing. This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Stay sharp.
Alright, let's explore the meta.
It's so quiet.
Too quiet.
Where is
Nev,
everybody?
seriously? Aw, nice little chair, just like... That's cute. Break.
It's market day. People should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned.
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
To keep something out?
No, to keep something in.
Yeah, based off the way it's set up. Darkspawn!
It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
Keep them in. Everyone has to stay. No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here, and everything will be fine.
He's blighted.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
The town square!
We need to search for survivors.
Let's see what we can find. Fan out.
Sounds good. What's this? Okay.
This is Adeline. I knew her. She was a farmer. Sold spices to us, the best in Arlathan. I can't believe this happened.
Yeah, me neither. It's been a while since we actually had to deal with the Blight in Dragon Age. Usually it's just been Darkspawn
Look at that.
and Corypheus.
Is that an Aravel on the roof?
The blight must have lifted it up there.
Oh shit, it is. Those are the ships, air quotes, that the Dailish used to get around. Pulled by Hala.
This blight is weird.
Ever seen anything like it?
Never. Blight's usually dead, static. But this is alive.
Okay, let's keep going. Might be more survivors.
Alright.
What was
Remember
that?
this game
Something
isn't
big.
Gloomdark.
Stay sharp.
Over there.
According to
Two
the
more
reviews I've
survivors.
seen. I'm sorry, I have to poke fun at some
Hey.
people, because holy hell.
What's going on here?
Find the veil jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Milva.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Well, let's see.
Why were they looking for veil jumpers? What did the mayor want with them?
Probably nothing good. We're good. I'm sorry, I'm awestruck that we're actually dealing with
Look,
Blight again.
More people.
I'll round up everyone.
Must get them inside.
We will be rewarded.
The Blight usually, like I said, hasn't been a major problem since Dragon Age Origins. Like an actual Blight like this. Not just Darkspawn. And in the other Dragon Ages, the Darkspawn has just been a nuisance.
Milva!
That's one of your fellow veil jumpers. Ballora.
Jahel! He's alive!
Veilguard.
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
No, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. The villagers, they said they needed power. Valara, be careful. Help me, anyone!
Lovely. So have we been dealing with this entire time a lesser variant of the Blight? But if so, fuck. Take my head, she's new, these are in the building. Okay. Lovely. This is disturbing. I really hope we don't come across brood mothers again. Those things are horrifying.
Help me! Hurry!
A dragon? Here?
No! 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 Please!
Hey!
Fresh blood. A hungry heart. Creature, come to me!
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
You're not going anywhere until I get the full story.
I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veil Jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Ghilan'nain's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
All this for gold. The villagers, the Veil Jumpers. The Blight's everywhere. Demeter's Crossing is dead because of your greed.
I didn't know. You don't understand what it was like to hear those voices.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blight everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
Rook?
Leave him here. He can fend for himself.
No!
Wolves will get him in the night. Or, given the state of this place, something worse.
At least you'll have a chance to fight back. That's more than his own people got.
You don't understand the power they have. They show you what you crave. They speak to the darkness in your heart. No one can stand against that.
Watch me.
I won't be the last to surrender. I felt the evil.
Let's go. No point arguing with a dead man.
No. The Fade had opened, and the gods were free. Thanks to Solus, they'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start. They made plans to tap more of the Blight, all of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
I like that they include those little Varric story bits. They remind me of Dragon Age 2. Alright, now we can fast travel. Awesome. Although, to be fair, those usually happen at the end of every chapter, so...
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain used them like puppets.
I dare say it was a show of force. They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain shall require many hands.
So, who are you exactly?
I have borne many appellations. Advisor to Orlais, Witch of the Wilds, friend to the Inquisition. My place here, however, is but a humble advisor on matters arcane.
Witch of the Wilds?
An honorific born of rumor and exaggeration. The fearsome reputations of your opponents, however, are duly earned. This dark turn of events shall only become worse.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
Just to be clear, you know your old friend Solus is actually the Dreadwolf?
So I have come to learn. It rather explains how he knew such a great deal of ancient elven history, and why he became so vexed when I attempted to explain it to him. Whilst I cannot claim the same depth of knowledge, the knowledge I do possess is yours for the asking.
I hope it helps. For all we know, the entire world will look like Demeter's Crossing once the gods are through.
Not if we stop it first.
Ah, the confidence of youth. You shall need a good deal more of it.
I suppose you have some advice.
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his... well, he calls it the Lighthouse.
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
We stand up against them one step at a time. We don't have all the answers, but we know what we need to do. You're fixing the Illuvian at the lighthouse, and Nev, Harding and I are going to find this dagger at the ritual site. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
Ah, Morgan. Always great to see her. Rewards. Lava XP, nice. More Veil Jumper stuff. Bond increases.
You can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done.
Yeah, let's take a look around. Did I level up at all? No. Although, actually, I did. Let's see here. What's this? Necessary steps, permanent duration. What's this? Okay. Actually, what's this? Pull the wound. I think I'm gonna go up to get the flask, because that's more Fia's thing. And then work over towards Saboteur. What's over here though? Tool abilities. Yeah, this one is. Actually, let's get rid of that. Put this in. Alright, that'll do.
I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
We shouldn't be at each other's throats.
I'm not. Nev, I'm not. I don't blame you, or Rook, or anyone.
So just yourself? How's that working out?
Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escaped from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric?
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting, you push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown.
Exactly. Everyone has a part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus's dagger. It'll be a start.
Alright. I'm glad we're getting some quality time with the girls. I'm sorry, the entire time I was looking at Harding's fur-lined coat and I'm like, that looks so fluffy. I just want to pet her coat for some reason. It's kind of weird. What have we here?
There's magic lingering in this spot. Strong. Old.
The dagger was here. Something took it. Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
Only one way to find out.
Ah, gotta kill more Darkspawn. Just like the good old times.
Look, there it goes.
Get back here!
Big Darkspawn coming right at us.
That's a Genlock. Or is that a Herlock? That's a Herlock, okay. Oh. Get bent. It was Arton, right. Oh boy. This is basically what happens when a human's blighted. Or becomes a Darkspawn.
We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
Pop. Nope. Anything? Nope. Alright, a little fancy. Ooh, hold on a second. The chest. I really wish there was a way to just open up the map right away. Alright, down on the ground.
What if you directed... Good work. Let's keep on the trail.
I thought my friend solved some of the puzzles like that, so I knew about this. Alright, something shiny. Ooh, got an upgrade to my helmet. Nice.
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
Solus's dagger is special. They might have been drawn to it.
Nope, okay. I was checking to see if there's a way to go straight to map. Get some more heartwood.
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
I don't see anything.
Look out! More Darkspawn ahead.
Good hit.
I love that we have a dodge into arrows, a dodge into swords. It's great. I love the other Dragon Age games, I do, but you have to admit, the combat is...
Coming out of those pools.
dated. So I'm really glad that we have the upgrades. Form takedowns with R1. Ooh! Okay. Damage enemies to fill their staggered gauge. Once full, enemies are staggered, which leaves them vulnerable. A temporary form takedown with R. Okay. So kind of like Batman, Assassin's Creed, stuff like that. Okay, cool.
Trouble scouted.
Time for a fight.
I see the stagger. Bleed, motherfucker! I really want to see her thing. Oh, brutal. Man, I can't wait till we get to, like, dragons and shit and we get a takedown. Nope. Can't catch me. Alright, so it isn't a guaranteed kill, but it does hurt like a bitch. Gotcha. Which is kind of cool. I'm glad that they brought that back. Finishers were in Dragon Age Origins and 2, but left out in Inquisition.
Let's keep looking.
So I'm glad to see them making a return. Alright. There we go. Wait, let me through. Don't see anything.
Over there, our dagger thief.
More blight in the way.
What's this? Heartwood. Hello, hello. Aha! You see, it's always a good idea to go checking for stuff. And that sets that up to prime it.
Probably another one.
Alright, and one down there. Oh lord! Aha!
Nicely done. I mean, it's gross, but you can't argue with results.
This is true. Box. Anything good? Golden grass blade. You stagger. Yeah, sure. At this point in the story, it's like, yeah, everything's new. Every weapon's gonna be better than the last one. Not until I get into the building stuff, my builds, that actually I need to worry about that too much. It's like a ladder right here. Probably up a little higher.
Trouble nearby.
Just a kind of. Thank you.
They're aiming for us. End it quick.
Got us in the distance.
Come on. No, you don't. you? Prologue Spiker, that's new. So they're a javelin thrower. That's brutal.
Look, another one of those magical beams. There are
Cool.
2 of these devices this time. I bet we'll need to direct beams at both of them.
Alright, sounds good. Pop that up in real quick. Etheric remnant. What's that about? This is the currency. I did see the currency in the Veiljumper shop. Huh.
That's one. Now to find the other.
And based off of this, chest's gonna be over there. Yep, there it is.
Good work. Now let's see what's behind that gate.
Let's. But I didn't check over here yet. Well. Okay, I was about to say. Oh, there's actually a path up there, too. That's where I need to go, so we need to go this way. So I was opening up a side quest. Hold on. Ah, my ear. There we go. Give me the shiny. Dark shard. Yeah. And what's up here? Shortcut? No. If that was the case, I could just drop down there and skip the entire thing. Whee! I see. Okay. Calcified pustule. Ew. Sorry, just checking my recorder, make sure everything's good. Mentioned it a set ago too, but I was having issues recording, so making sure everything's good.
We've got company.
Howdy. You know what? Fuck all of you. Oh, jeez. Okay, so that drastically fucked up his stagger. That's good to know. Bye! Have a wonderful time! I love doing that type of stuff. Huh. There we are. Hello, hello. Track down the ghoul, break through the blight. Yeah. Looks like there's more. Pure ore. Or what? That. Big shiny chest. Time-tested trappings, common medium. Nice, nice. And then we can give this over to Harding. I think. Nope. There we go.
That has to be the ghoul we're tracking.
Better hope it still has the dagger.
Oh, we'll find out. Delirium Ghoul. Oh, lordy!
Not too bad.
Yeah, I'm gonna bust through that. Sorry, buddy.
Harding?
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation. We are free again, whole again, here again, here again.
Harding! I can hear it. The song of the stone. What is happening to me? What the?
Go Scout Harding!
I don't know. I don't know how to control it.
Primus detonations. Okay, hold on a second. Had to clear my throat. Combine primers and detonators to trigger detonation. Some abilities apply a particular primer to a target. Each primer has a matching detonator. Use the correct combination to trigger detonation to deal increased stagger and damage across an area. So, oh, I see. Let's aim onto you, and then prime it to detonate it.
I'm good to go.
That one.
Ow. Excuse me, need that. Okay. Ow. So trespasser stuff is actually taking place. That's good to know. My friend hasn't told me much about this event, thankfully. But it seems like, to us at least, our common theory is that Harding is now tied to a Titan. Like capital T Titan. Oop, hold on, my headset's acting up. No, it seems good. Never mind. So yeah, kind of whew.
Look out! Behind you!
Oh lord. Piss off. So it was this, followed by this. wonder if it does like special cutscenes when you do the primer detonator at the same time. Let's test it out once we get to them. Excuse me. Weaken. Our Hardy's ready to go. Oh lord! That's the goal. Let's test it out. Primer. Detonate. Okay, so it does the unique combo. Cutscene. Or abilities. That's cool. So it'll be different if, say, I had one of those abilities that detonated or primed.
Got us at range. Watch it. Take your shot.
Yeah, stop it, bitch.
That dagger. What did it do to me?
Not sure, but we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
Your pet has failed, sister. And now the magic of the dreadful stagger is hidden from me. Fen Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
You said something took you over?
Something like that?
And it's still with you?
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's alright. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
Maybe it's not the same kind of magic mages use. You moved the stone, and they call us children of the stone.
Right.
It's a wonderful gift. You must be proud.
But I didn't do anything to earn this. How could I be proud? I don't even know how it happened. It's all a little strange. But not in a bad way. I feel... connected.
To
the stone.
Stone sense. Like some of us dwarves are meant to have. Did you have it before?
I'm a surfacer. The traditionalists will say I live removed from the stone.
Well, that's clearly not true anymore.
Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. I hope you're right that this is a gift. I'd be heartbroken if it caused problems.
Harding, you being here is never a problem.
Huh. Really?
I don't know what I'd do if you weren't here, to be honest.
That's so sweet. Thank you. I, feel the same. I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
And we need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find some place to relax and try to reach Solus in the Fade.
Good luck. Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
With their eyes on the Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of dwarven history, with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
You know, that kind of leaves me to worry. What happens if we come across a blighted titan? That'd be horrifying. Alright. Yeah. My regards, +1. Let's equip it.
Guess I should find some place to try to talk to Solus.
Alright. Sure, why not?
Wait, that room wasn't there before. I don't think.
I love this room.
Or Harding must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
Yeah. Place a Tom command pin.
The on-tom commander I took this from thought occupying Treviso was the same as owning it. I showed him how wrong he was. Freed a bunch of prisoners that night, including Varric. That's also the night the Crows kicked me out of Antiva for carrying out unauthorized operations. Still can't believe they didn't back me. We're the Crows. Killing targets is what we do.
Varric shaving mirror? What?
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look in it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
Examine upper. Oh, that's cool. Examine options related to tattoos, choosing one. No, we're good.
A damn good-looking hero, if I do say so.
You can actually choose to be trans in this game, which is kind of cool.
A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me he always admired dwarven craftsmanship, especially with anything made from stone. Called us an impressive people. He had fancy silks from Olay, statuettes from the wilds down south. Oh, I could have listened to stories all night about places he'd been. Now I'm getting to see some of those places myself.
Cheers. One more keepsake spot. Where'd I put it? Oh.
The tools every professional scoundrel needs when learning the trade. I spent as much time picking locks and mixing potions as I did training with blades or a bow. That precision, every reagent measured perfectly. The feel of the lock opening, it all just felt right. Right. That's better. Now, how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or... Oh, relaxing. Maybe if I clear my mind...
Well, let's see.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. You could not possibly be here to take advice from the one you called the Elven God of Lies.
So you're gonna be insufferable about it. See, this is the reason nobody likes you.
I led a rebellion for centuries that culminated in the creation of the Veil and the destruction of the Elven Empire.
Okay, this is among the reasons nobody likes you.
My information was accurate. Now you realize that the danger is real.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain.
I stopped you, didn't I?
You disrupted the ritual.
Yeah, I did. Even though I'm nowhere near as powerful as you.
Your plan is to tell me how powerful you aren't?
Back in the Crows, I had to deal with the Antam invasion. One night, I saw a unit getting ready to transport prisoners to another city. It was way too large for us to hit.
But you did so anyway, using unconventional tactics to confuse the Antam and free the prisoners.
How do you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know that powerful opposition doesn't frighten me. I find a way to get the job done, whatever it takes.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The Elven Gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
I don't understand. Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the Elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
And turned to the Blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation, and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
The Blight didn't escape with the gods?
Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at the village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
The rest of the Blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the Blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
Then we shut down whatever they need to do to free the Blight.
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed two things, and the Blight is the first? What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
You think they want the elves back? I don't think the elven people will bend a knee to blighted, murderous monsters.
Agreed. Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elgar'nan and Ghilan'nain.
You want me to pick fights with tyrants and bullies? Sounds fun.
I gave no orders. All I offer are suggestions.
I'm on it. What else?
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Alright. Require new appearances of the equipment. Appearances can be modified. Okay. So this is our room, I guess. Yeah. Not a big fan of that outfit. Really not. Also, I kind of dig that. I'll fiddle with that later, though. Decoration mode. Oh. I can decorate? That's awesome. Although I don't have much I can decorate with. I'll put my potions over here. Alright, that's awesome. I wonder how detailed that gets. I know we're over the hour marker, but we're going to keep going a little bit longer until we get to a certain point.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demeter's crossing.
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I can't do what you do. I've barely been holding it together in the short time you've been out.
You don't need to do what I do. You just need to get it done. Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for? A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you pick apart an entire Antam patrol in Treviso. They outnumbered you 20 to 1.
They were overconfident. I took advantage.
Which no one else did. Crows didn't appreciate the heat it brought down, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team, and Nev got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime.
Sounds good.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful.
Of course. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Oh, oh crap. Let's go see Nev. What's this? Oh! I'll keep fending her all up for now. We gotta clean this place up, jeez.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here, but you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Balara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows. We've got you. But if one assassin's good...
Why not two? You have someone in mind?
Your most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
Oh, the Demon's a legend. I've always wanted to meet him.
Happy to help. The Demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. There's been fewer stories in recent years, but your bosses would know.
The Talons? They're gonna give me an earful.
If you want to look elsewhere.
I'll set up a meeting. What else?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter authority...
Won't help and can't be trusted. Which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the Shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
I get the feeling you have a lot of dramatic stories.
One or two.
So, we talk to the Crows in Antiva and the Shadow Dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Well, let's go talk to Balara. Oh, and Harding has something to say.
Toldar, it's a tunnel. Veilguard, Velos Atreidim. But Velos Atreidim is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal? I remember. After you touched the dagger, the prayer, the proclamation, Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
You're not hearing a word I'm saying, are you?
Uh-huh.
You know you're adorable, right?
Sure, whatever you think is best. What? What's happened?
I said, you're adorable.
You're poking fun at me.
Maybe a little. Not that you're not adorable. Anyway, is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. There's just a lot to go through.
So what's Isatunal?
When I say Isatunal, does it mean anything to you? Does it stir anything in you?
No.
And you're a dwarf. Huh. So that's interesting. Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time, all spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
Okay. Whatever works for you.
Words aren't enough. It's hard to put into words something you just feel. I'm certain Isatunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
And teasing you, of course. That's always fun. Alright, let's go meet Balara, and then we're gonna call it. Hopefully it's not like a 3-hour-long cutscene. Hello, Balara! Balara!
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I help?
No, I got it. Mostly, mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Illuvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Veer of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous? As the Fade often is.
More dangerous than elven guards who wield the Blight as a weapon?
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Illuvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Either you found some way to get into the lighthouse without us seeing, or you've been here all along. Not sure which one worries me more.
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more... sad.
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it isn't dangerous.
I can think of an example or two that proves that.
And we still don't know what this Illuvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Alrighty then. Anything new? are those markers? Hold on a second. Ah, it represents the level they're on. They're up an extra level. Okay. And Balara's over there? Well, let's check this out.
Look! Hi! Hey!
I'm just taking that, don't worry. Alright, so we're gonna call it here. I hope you all enjoyed the set. I'll see you next time, but till then, as always, I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.